Hi guys, there's something particularly terrible about Therese Coffey, the former Environment Secretary. She's both incapable of answering a question, but also tries to talk about something else when challenged on a point. Here she was asked about the Tory party's fixation on Rwanda and immigration when there are much more important issues to talk about. She sort of acknowledged that, but then started talking about Brexit. Yes, she mixed up the EU and the European Court of Human Rights. Is she really that stupid? Have a listen.
Just finally, though, why has he made this his totemic policy? I mean, it's nuts. He's picked the thing that will most divide the party. The flights to Rwanda will not solve on their own the problem of small boats, and he's made it a totemic policy which is dividing his party. That is bad politics.
Well, I still think for the majority of people in this country, what they care about is the money in their pocket and the economic growth.
So why are you talking about it all the time?
But over a year ago, it was a massive surprise to people that all of a sudden a European court, recognising we'd left the European Union, had stopped this deportation.
Is she really that stupid? Is she really saying that people... Well, she's actually referring to people believing... Instead of actually being honest and saying, actually, people should not have believed that there's some connection between leaving the European Union and the European Court of Human Rights. She's being very sly here, very dishonest by saying, well, people believed, people were mistaken, but she won't say they were mistaken. But people believed, well, how is it possible that a European court, of course, leaving out the point that there is a British judge appointed to that court, but how is it possible a European court is stopping us from sending somebody to Rwanda when we left the European Union? Now, I've asked this before. I don't know if Therese Coffey is stupid or she's pretending to be stupid because she knows the people who follow her, the people who vote for her, are stupid. Which is it? Because she should know there's a massive difference between the European Union and the European Court of Human Rights.
But it's important that we go through this in detail now, and for Rishi Sunak, who, as you say, Stop the Boats is one of the 5 key missions he's pledged, I hope that today we can get through that detail, bring more colleagues even more on board, so that we have the legislation in place so that people can understand the extent to which he will go to make sure that we stop illegal immigration and get on with growing the economy.
Message to rebels?
What's that got to do with the economy? We can stop the boats, we can deal with immigration, illegal immigration, and grow the economy. The two are not connected. In a sense, they are connected, but not in the way that she's trying to present it. You need immigration to grow the economy. The Tories want to bring immigration down. Of course, the focus here on when it comes to Rwanda is quote-unquote illegal immigration. But how is that linked to the economy? It's not. I think Therese Coffey got the wrong talking points.
I would say just go through the detail carefully, and it's important that government listens. It's important that the people who are concerned about the legislation at both ends of our political party look through the detail, because the outcome must be that we don't want criminals to win. We actually do want justice to be fair, but we need to make sure that legal migration is the route that everybody chooses.
There is no route. What are you talking about? There are no routes, safe routes for people to come into the country. They have been closed off, unless there are still some for Ukrainians. But it seems for everyone else, or pretty much everyone else, they have to cross the channel because there are no safe routes. So what is she talking about? But to the other point where she said, well, the colleagues have to go through the detail. Well, the far right within the Conservative Party don't care about the detail, and it seems even the One Nation Conservatives, the more moderates, don't care about the detail either, because they backed this vote. They backed this bill. They have looked at the bill and they said, yeah, we're going to give it our seal of approval, even though it stipulates that it gives ministers the right to overrule Parliament, to ignore international law. What else can we say about this? What other detail needs to be looked at? Now, it could be amended, but we're not talking about the detail. This is just absurd. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.